Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, August 23rd. And the big story over the next 5 to 7 days, lots of sunshine. It won't be blue skies from now on, but pretty much as we expect a nice pattern to develop over the next 5 days, highs in the 70s. We'll have several nights with lows getting down into the 40s, and some of those colder areas up near Luther and Tustin and Marion, you could actually drop down into the upper 30s, but for most places, mid to upper 40s over the next 3 nights, and with highs in the 70s. And looks like 70s will pretty much dominate right on through early next week. Now Thursday, tomorrow, we could see highs only getting into the upper 60s, so a pretty cool pattern. Not this Friday, but next Friday I'll issue my official fall forecast, and we'll also have a sneak preview at the winter outlook as well. And again, for those people that will be at the growers meeting at Duego this Thursday and at Marlette next Thursday, you'll get these forecasts at that time as well. If we look at the next 3 to 7 days, you can see the hazardous outlook. The big story is going to be across the Gulf states, especially for Texas, where it looks like Hurricane Harvey will certainly play some nasty tricks across the area there. Looks like rains of 10 to maybe 20 plus inches of rain. This is a slow mover, and again, looks like right now I think it'll make landfall in Texas as a Category 1 or Category 2. Now, if this storm tracks a little farther north like the trend has been, we could certainly see this thing intensify into a major hurricane or a Category 3. Best bet is a Cat 1 or Cat 2, but we'll certainly keep an eye on that here over the next few days. It's now emerging into the Gulf and rapidly intensifying as it slowly moves its way towards Texas over the next several days. And you can see around the area this morning, temperatures about 15 degrees colder than what they were yesterday morning, and certainly a lot less humid. So some nice, comfortable sleeping weather here over the next 5 to 7 days as well. As far as the forecasted rainfall of 6 to 9 tenths, we knew that on Monday that this was probably not going to happen, and so I had myself prepared. Our average was only 1/1600ths of an inch. It was widespread, but not nearly as much as what we anticipated. Thus, last night I had a little bit of crow for supper. Okay, I had buffalo wild wings, potato. And if we look at the radar across the Great Lakes, again, nothing out there. We got some beach hazards, so do be careful with some winds and higher waves. Certainly rip currents will be a possibility along the eastern shores of Lake Michigan. And if we look at the weather map this morning, you can see low pressure that brought us the rainfall is now well off to our east. Dominating high pressure is moving into the air, and that'll control our weather right on through into the early portions of next week. And you can see on tomorrow's weather map, again, high pressure just in control, and that'll also be the case as we move into the day on Friday as well. You can see what will become Hurricane Harvey very shortly. I didn't actually look at the latest update, and I'll do that after we're done. But again, this is going to be a major story with possibly 10 to 20 or more inches of rain, especially for areas around anywhere potentially from Galveston, Houston. Houston certainly under the gun right now. And if we look at that expected rainfall map, and again, these will certainly change every 6 hours, but again, very, very heavy rains is expected to fall across much of the southeastern portions of Texas, and all the way up, possibly getting close to Louisiana as well. And this is the storm track yesterday for Hurricane Harvey and the GFS. You can see it would come right into Michigan as we get towards the end of next week. And if we look at the European they show that slow mover only getting into portions of northeastern Arkansas by the next Thursday, so that may affect us towards the weekend. The one thing's for sure, we're not really going to have a clear picture on this until we probably get into next week, and then by then, as Paul Harvey would say, and now you know the rest of the story. Good day. And as we slide on to the forecast here, you can see high temperatures today with lots of sunshine in the 70s and then upper 60s for Thursday. And again, low to mid 70s through the weekend with really nice conditions across the area. So great weather coming up for the Great Lakes. We'll keep an eye on that hurricane across the Gulf states. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.